So when I was in high school, I did a couple things. I was the president of FBLA, which is the Future Business Leaders of America. And while I was there, I participated in a lot of entrepreneurial activities. I entered a business plan competition in 9th grade, and we placed 3rd place. Other things I did, I played tennis. I enjoyed writing on the side. I worked on the school's website. So I did a lot of things to kind of get involved and really shape up my portfolio. The reason I chose the University of Scranton is because I went for a tour on campus and I immediately fell in love with the school. It was one of those things where you look around and you're talking to the professors and you get to sit in on actual classes, and I even got to stay overnight in an actual student's dorm room and really experience what it was like to be a student at Scranton. And the only thing I could say is when you go and visit these campuses, you'll just know. You'll know that you want to be here. It'll feel right. You'll feel welcomed, and you'll feel excited about the opportunities that lie ahead for you. Originally, I went to the University of Scranton for political science. Once I went to the University of Scranton, I had an introductory philosophy course, and I fell in love with it immediately. And like I said, you have to follow what you love, so I added that as a double major. And then my sophomore year, I founded my first company. I ended up completely failing after spending a year, thousands of dollars in my own money, thousands of hours in time. But, looking back on that experience, if I didn't fail, I wouldn't be where I am right now with my new company, which, failure essentially gives you the wisdom and the guidance you need. It's not a bad thing, and you can't be afraid of it. So one thing I wish I knew in high school that I kind of found out when I got to college is that getting a college degree does not necessarily mean that you're guaranteed to get a job. So while you're in high school, while you're in college, make sure you go the extra mile, find internships, volunteer, do other things with your time that are going to shape you as a person, especially to employers. Or what you can do what I did, and you can start your own business. Get an idea and solve a problem, and you can do the same exact thing that I'm doing and start your own company and be your own boss. So that's what I would basically say is that, I wish I knew that I wasn't guaranteed a job, just because I'm going to college. You really have to step it up, and you have to show that you're unique and that you are ambitious and motivated and determined, and that's what employers are going to look for. When I was trying to choose my major initially, I wanted to be a computer science major. But after I started visiting the schools, talking to some of the computer science professors, looking at the course load that I was going to have, reading the descriptions especially, that's one thing that I would, advise is going on the school's website, looking at what courses you're going to be taking, reading the descriptions, and seeing if, is this a class that I want to take? Is this something that I'm going to be able to do? Is this something I'm going to be interested in? Those are all, bits of advice that I would give to, students that are basically applying and dealing with the admissions process and trying to decide on what school they're going to, what major they want to get into, and, what they want to do for the rest of their life.